everyone, I'm the Jury Saver and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be giving my December 2023 premium bonds update. So just as a recap, if you're new to these videos, the NS&I premium bonds are a savings account that you can put money into and take out when you want. The interest paid is decided by a monthly prize draw. So you buy £1 bonds and each has an equal chance of winning. So the more that you buy, the more your chances improved. So the odds of winning on one bond is 21,000 to 1. So you can see here, October 23, I only had £175 in. I contributed 25 and I had a final £200. Since the last video, I've just added some more information to this spreadsheet as it helps me understand what my odds are. So if I have average luck, as they call it, the odds of me winning on average will be 21,000 to 1 for every £1 bond. So me holding £200 in bonds would mean that my probability of winning in any given month is 200 divided by 21,000, which works out at just under 1% in terms of probability. So I would have a 1% chance in December, say, of winning with those £200 worth of bonds. And that means that for me to win, it would take me 105 months to win at least once if I had average luck. Hopefully that makes sense. So the more that I've contributed, so for example, I went from 200 to 250 in November. So that means that my odds of winning increased. So it's still 1%, but I've rounded it to the nearest percentage. And the number of months to win is that with £250 invested in bonds, it should take me 84 months. So what's that? 12, 36, 48. Like over 6 years. Over 6 years, I'd expect to win once. So I'll go through the December figures, and just to flag as always that I'm not a financial advisor. This whole channel is just me charting my own personal finance journey for entertainment purposes, and nothing I say should be treated as financial advice. If you are interested in any of these topics, then do your own independent financial research. So where were we in December? And I think the important caveat with this is probably that I'm using these premium bonds going forward as my emergency fund. So what I've found through my own behavior is that if I have my emergency fund in a very easy accessed savings account or bank account, I will dip into them. That's just something I've learned about myself, that the temptation is too much if it's in a bank account. Even though premium bonds are still easily accessible, because it's not a click of a finger to get the money back instantly in a bank account, there's a bit of friction there for me getting the money back, and that really helps me, because if I've got money in premium bonds, then I know that I'll only make the effort to take that money out if it is an emergency. So for me personally, I want to use premium bonds as my emergency fund and contribute it to it each month, so that if in the future I have something that goes wrong, like I don't know, my boiler breaks down and I need a couple of grand, or say I lose my job and I need a couple of months of salary to tie me over while I look for a new job, then premium bonds for me, having that money there, still easily accessible, but a bit harder to get out than if I just had it in a bank account that I might spend. That is really useful for me. So in December, we started with £250. And actually, in December, I contributed £750. So this was a mix of some gifts, cash gifts from family for Christmas. So that made me, I think I got maybe £200 from family in the Christmas period. And then I also contributed some of my emergency fund savings, transferring it from a bank account to premium bonds. And then the results that came out at the start of December, so it's important to note that this was based on what I what was eligible to be in the prize draw then. So it wasn't the 750. It was mainly, I think it was about 175 or 200 that was eligible to be in the prize draw, because one of the criteria for your bonds to be eligible is that you have to have held your bonds for at least 1 month. So yeah, I hadn't held these bonds for long enough for these to go in. So my final balance was £1,000, and yeah, I didn't win anything in the December draw. That's to be expected given these figures here. It's at my current balance of £250. It was going to take me years and years to win anything. So what has that done to my odds? So obviously I went from 250 to 1,000. So the odds of me winning now in any draw in a month is 5%. So that is 1,000 divided by 21,000. So it's actually a 1 in 21 chance of winning if I have average luck in a draw. Sorry, I'm trying trying to think how to phrase it. So maybe the next one will be maybe easier to phrase. So what this means is the number of wins to win, and I'll just put that on average. So if I have average luck, then for me to have any success, on average, it should take me 21 months. So every 21 months, could expect to win something in premium bonds. So that might mean that, it doesn't have to take 21 months. It may be that I'm one of the luckier people who maybe 4 months in with £1,000 holding, I win a £25 prize, or I might want to be someone who's unluckier, if you want to call it that, and that might take me 40 months to win a prize. But on average, for someone in my holding, every 21 months, I would expect to receive a prize. I'm going to be contributing to this every single month and try to be. I mean, in the future, it would be nice to have a balance. So, say £21,000, where on average I should be winning every month. That's quite a nice figure. I'll also try and break it down to, like, if I wanted to win every other month, how much would I need to have in? So every other month, that's 21,000 divided by 2. So that would be a balance of, say, £10,500 I could expect to win every other month. Or if I was to expect to win every quarter or every 3 months, and the ideas go on of what you could think in terms of the balance. But my initial aim is to just contribute to this every single month, have it as my emergency fund, and hopefully there's a bonus where, as my odds improve because I've contributed more, I might start getting a few wins, and then that'll naturally add to the balance. Sorry for a bit of a ramble there, but yeah, I'm really enjoying doing these videos and experimenting with the premium bonds. If you're new to my channel, I also put videos on about mortgage overpayments and about investing in a stock and shares ISA, my emergency fund, and then I've also started a podcast series where I've got 2 episodes out on my YouTube channel so far. We've got a third episode coming out on Thursday, so do check that out. That's more longer form content where I chat to people about all things money. I really enjoy doing them, and it's a bit of an experiment for me of trying out that content. But I will stop waffling there, and yeah, let me know if you contribute to premium bonds and if you've had any success in the comments box down below, and I'll see you on the next video.